Hello everybody, Shocking into 1000 reporting for duty. Welcome back to an episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we managed to get to Ishkan and Palina to find out exactly how to get to Firespit Island. We've managed to befriend Basculegion, only to have one of the Growlies get kidnapped by the Misfortune Sisters. It's up to us to follow the Misfortune Sisters and reclaim the Growlithe that has happened to have been stolen. Upon having Basculegion, we can traverse across the water, which was the chat that you saw happening while I was doing the introduction and also the end of the last episode. Press the plus button or A when you are in the water to summon Basculegion and cross the water on his back. While riding Basculegion, you will still be able to throw items. What's more, when Basculegion jumps into the air, you will have more time to adjust your aim before you throw. But what it doesn't tell you is that you can actually do a double jump. So, you can push Y to jump once, but then you can jump a second time. And oh, hello. We have ourselves a Mantike here. Usually you see them jumping out of the water and then immediately go back in. So I'm actually happy to actually see them just swimming around like this. Well, let alone flying like a kite, because that technically is what they are. Number caught without being spotted. Okay, that's not going to be easy to do personally, but I'm not really particularly fussed about doing that. There's some Remarays over here. Just going to ignore them. We can hold down the B button to sprint to go faster, but there's actually another Pokemon that we can get here. Oh, never mind. That's a Remoraid. I thought that was a different Pokemon. Oh, there we go. Yep, Quillfish. Quillfish has been given a Hishui form as well. And in this game, Quillfish is actually a poison dark type, which is honestly one of the best typings to know when it comes to defensive capabilities, because it only has one weakness, and that one single weakness is ground. It doesn't do good offensively, though, unfortunately, because Poison is only super effective against Grass and Fairy, and Dark is only super effective against Ghost and Psychic. So you only have 4 type advantages, 1 type weakness, majority of typings where you can do neutral damage to, apart from having immunity to Psychic. And you get them all of the gist. We got Mantine over here, the evolved form of Mantike. See if we can try and... No. Don't auto-lock on the Remoraid! Auto-lock on the Mantine! And we just got spotted by a tentacle. Mantine! Get in the ball, please! Oh, for God's sake. I see them getting sick and tired of that 1, 2, 3 jump. Sorry about that sudden shout, in case that actually spooks any of you guys, because literally, I get so sick and tired of the boing, 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 and then break out every time. We can see Wild Gyarados over there. There's actually a guarantee alpha one. The one that you can see that's stuttering in the background there. That stuttering Gyarados, that is the alpha. Oh, we got Drifloons above the water. Alright. Right. 10. No, I'm too far. God's sake. Actually, no, I'm going to use a Great Ball. There we go. So that's Tentacle obtained. You can also find a wild Tentacrawl around here somewhere. I think it's an... Oh, there it is. I was actually just about to say, I think it is an alpha Pokemon. God's sake. Why did that not hit the tentacle? Why did it fly past him? Ugh. I seriously am getting sick and tired of that constant triple bounce. Just do the one bounce and be over and done with. Right, you want to play it that way, Tentacruel? We'll freaking play it that way. Don't worry, Umbreon. You're doing good. God, I got something stuck right in my throat. Yeah, God's sake. Alright, let's send out Heracross. Right, let's try again with the Great Ball. I swear that if you keep doing the triple shake, you got something wrong with you. There we go. And while I think about it... Wait. Hold on. Oh, okay. We got a Finneon here. That's a new Pokemon. I want to listen closely to that audio because I could have sworn I heard something. No, I did. Okay. I thought I heard the shiny sparkle, so I thought I'll have a check because I could have just misheard it. Stardust and an iron chunk. Okay. Well, let's get rid of the pop pods. We'll use this grit dust on my Celio. Raises attack stat. We don't particularly need the iron chunk. Okay, if we go along here, there is actually a little tunnel you can take over here, but close to that area, you will be able to find a guarantee Alpha Luminion here. If you don't want to take the liberty of trying to evolve a Finneon into a Luminion. But if we go further down here, on this island, there's a guarantee Alpha Gastrodon. And this island over here, this is how you're supposed to get over here normally. Because when you saw me in episode 22, I jumped up here and I slowly dropped down the mountain to land directly behind the spring path. But you're supposed to navigate here normally by Basculegion. But when you go to this shore, you'll be able to encounter wild Celios, but also a guaranteed Alpha Empoleon. So, just keep a heads up towards on that. Now we're going to navigate around the water even more. I'm just navigating the map so I can like register these. Because if you go to Fire Spit Island over here, you can actually go around the back. And when you go around the back, you can actually find some land that you can technically stand on, but more importantly, there's a new Pokemon over there, which you heard me mention him at the end of the last episode, Basculin. They are found approximately around 2 locations in Cobalt Coastlands. Here, where it's guaranteed to give you 1 gender Pokemon, and somewhere around here to guarantee to give you the other one. I believe the gender around here is a guarantee to be female. I could be wrong on that. There's Basculin. Oh no, it's male. It's a guarantee male. But yeah, these white stripe Basculin, they will run away from you. And I can tell you how much of a pain it was to try and get a shiny of them. Right. So now that we got that Basculin, I'm going to head onto land. I'm just going to have a look at my team real fast because I want to like plan something out. Obviously, going to use a revive on Umbreon. The fact that Super Potion can actually heal 100 HP in this game. It's crazy. Okay. Right. I just need to like think who would be best to have in this criteria. So the Decidueye with that moveset, Umbreon with that, Lopunny with that. Okay. I'll have Heracross be the Pokemon I will send out. That tree's going to have a guaranteed Wormadam. And there's a boat. I've actually never seen a boat over here. I wonder what happens if I stand in it. Alright. Good physics. I'm standing in it. More likely I'm standing in midair. I think that's pretty much the boat that the Misfortune Sisters used. Upon approaching, you get a cutscene from Iskan. Fire Spit Island. It's certainly hot enough to feel like a sweat bath, isn't it? And now we've got a ghost and bandits to deal with on top of the heat. I'm very sorry, but do you think you could lead the way, Bella? That poor Growly. I don't dare imagine what those bandits are doing to him now. Yeah, so Ishkan will be standing here while we press on ahead. And upon walking along, you're going to be finding some iron chunks. You're also going to be finding wild gravelers. You can stop turning around. Wait, seriously. There, backstrike you so I can hit you with a water pulse. There. Don't have enough space. Oh, great gravel. Okay, might as well pick that up. Let's get rid of the medicinal leak. Just gonna navigate along, because if we go around this corner, you got Magmar. But what about Mag B? I mean, you can technically find Mag Bs in a while, but I think you can find them a little bit later, honestly. Right, let's throw the Aurum Berry to distract him. So we can backstrike him with a Great Ball. Okay, for a second I thought it was not going to catch it. Right, we can now move on ahead now. We can choose to fight these Gravelists if we want to, but at the moment I just want to move on. There's a rustling ore deposit over there, which is how you get more Gravelers. That's actually tied under a particular Pokédex quest, ideally, where you see them jumping out of ore deposits. So just ignore those Gravelers and Magmars, and then sure enough, you go right to where the Lord's seat is, and there are the Misfortune Sisters right over there. Make sure my team is fully healed. It's good for me. We just walk on by. And there's another shaking ore deposit over there, but we can't actually gain access over there. Come on, evolve already! We've done our homework. Any Pokemon gutsy enough to come to this lava trap is supposed to evolve, so get on with it already! You will become stronger, like it or not. They obviously hadn't done their homework, because the way how you evolve a Growlithe is to use a Firestone. Not have it standing in one spot. Oh, look. The pest again. Stand back, sisters. I'll take care of her. Go, Abomasnow. Smash this fool to pieces. We get to fight the Candice lookalike, Clover. Right, we're going to open up with a bulk up. And she's going to open up with an agile style icicle crash. And then use it again as a regular. Right. So when I use agile style, you still get to move once after me. Alright. That's conveniently fair. Oh, critical hit! Nice, Heracross! Right. Okay, what is up with those frame rates all of a sudden? Don't worry, Heracross. Your efforts will not be in vain. I'll send in Umbreon again, because that's my safest switch in. Since technically, Decidueye is weak to ice, Gumi is weak to ice, and Celio is weak to grass. And then finish it off with a Swift. I don't get it. How'd I lose? You sent an Abomasnow on a fire plane environment. You know Abomasnow can't fight at full power in crazy heat like this. It wasn't a fair battle. We were basically going easy on you. In fact, how dare you make me make poor Abomasnow battle in such a stupidly hot place? You're the one who sent out the bomber snow. Yeah, you can talk. And now we fight Coin again with his Toxicroak. Well, it's like her, because I keep thinking it's a he, even though it's not. Right, and I'm not going to put you on the stress, Heracross. I'm going to safely switch you out. Just gonna have a look at my Pokemon stats real fast. See, 93 defense, 85 special defense, 56 defense, 103. Okay, so it's not safe to bring out Gumi. Oh, Heracross's defense is actually relatively high, but the problem is they still hit hard. Umbreon is always my safest switch-in every single time because of how defensive of a Pokemon he is. You know what? I don't really want to use Bulk Up in this case, but the trouble is... it's like... the people that you fight against have an increased damage ratio for some silly reason. Right, let's use a Super Potion. And let's... okay, why is it every time when I use Agile Style, I never get to do 2 turns in one, but they do? That actually makes no sense. Right, Heracross, you got this. What a blithering moon cloth I am. Oh dear. Honestly, these guys are morons. I guess I lose the coin toss sometimes. I did warn you, didn't I, that I had a score to settle with the Galaxy team. All the pain and suffering I experienced after coming up here from the Kanto region to work. I'm going to make you pay for every last slight. There you go, that's actually official that Charm is an ancestor of Agatha. Even though she does also look like Bertha as well. She sends out a Rhydon. In fact, this is actually the one thing I find irritating with the Misfortune Sisters. They all use the same Pokemon, no matter what. Like, it's like Coin always has a Toxicroak. It doesn't add anyone else to his team. Clover always has a Bombasno on her team, and she never uses anyone else. And Charm, no matter how many times you fight her, she will always have a Rhydon and a Gengar. Because you see the Gengar in the overworld. Right, we're going to open up with an Energy Ball because Rhydon has quad weak to it. And then she's sending out her Gengar. Trying to use Hypnosis, thankfully you missed. And now I'm going to use Psycho Cut. There you go, Decidueye. You're fully up to your potential now. Yeah, a disgrace you are indeed. How could all of us have been? Hey, Charm, I healed up a Bombasno and Coin's Toxicroak good as new. Now we can keep battling until we run out of potions. What? Hey, no one invited you, Tiny. You're really going to insist on getting in their way, you little runt. Take him down, Toxicroak. I know it's hard, but hang in there, Bombasno. Smash that runt. Growly, please stop. You cannot beat such foes. Palina, what are you doing here? I thought you were waiting with little Growly. I was, but then he jumped into the ocean without warning and swam all the way here. Into the ocean? But he was terrified of the ocean after it swallowed up the former lord, his own father. Yeah, still thinking about his father. For a fire rock type to be able to swim in water, that is actually really incredible. Oh, that's the voice of his ancestor. Sorry, his father even. And here we go. The Growlithe is evolving into how you must look about what Hisuian Arcanine looks like. Looks like he finally found his courage. The late Lord's child. He's evolved. His true bravery lay not in crossing the sea, but in finding the strength to face hardship head on. You gotta be joking me. Why'd the puny one evolve? Sisters, something's not right. And there he goes. He's become frenzied. What? Palina, stay back. What's happened to him? That strange lightning hit him. He's become frenzied just like the other nobles. Oh, this is exactly why I didn't want to come to this island. Ugh. Everything was going just as we'd wanted before that awful mutt ruined everything. Enough of this, sisters. We leave this place. We won't be making any living without our lives. Hey, wait, this is all your fault. We should get out of here too, Palina. Otherwise, we're fair game for Arcanine. Come on, Bella, we should hurry. And here comes Irida. What are you going to do about Arcanine? That dear little Pokemon is my responsibility. As his warden, it is my duty to protect him with everything I have. Bella, what must we do to quell his frenzy? Please tell us what we need. We'll need to make some bombs. Bombs? Irina, what are you talking about? I'm the leader of our clan. Is it so surprising that I know a little more of these things than you, Lena? I held my tongue the first time, but now I must insist. Stop calling me Lena in front of everyone. And yes, I'm well aware of you're our leader, Irida. How could I forget you were the one chosen? You who can use your Celestica flute to summon Pokemon and have them carry you to even the furthest reaches of fast Hisui. I've learned a little about these frenzies as well. They're a special method of dealing with them. We can make bombs, pouches containing a mix of the Lord's favourite foods, and throw them from a safe distance. Isn't that right, Bella? Well, in that case, I do always carry some of Growly's favourite foods with me, so I can thank him when he uses his flames to help prepare Basculation's favourite meal. Yep, he's thinking one step ahead. So now we can make the bombs, we can deal with the now noble, frenzied Hisuian Arcanine, which we will be tackling in the next episode, okay? So, with a fiery passion to cure a friend of Palina, we'll see you guys then.